Joleon, it's back to league duty this weekend after a bit of a break. Have you given the league any thought, or is the Europa League completely taken over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we need to be professional and focus on the next game. And the last couple of weeks, it's been Europa League, so we fully focused on that. We knew it wasn't going to be an easy game, but obviously now we can concentrate on our main objective this season was the Premier League.
Yeah, and it's Blackburn this weekend. They're quite low down the table, but they had a great result over at Old Trafford not that long ago. So do you think we're going to have to be really wary of them?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, now it's the business end of the season. Teams are not looking for performances; they're looking for results, and Blackburn need them as much as us. So I'm sure they'll be just as determined to win the game as we will.
Yeah. And we've got virtually a full squad at the moment. You know, a couple of players came back from the African Cup of Nations, that kind of thing. Do you think that competition is going to affect us in a positive way now?
Definitely. I think early part of the season, when everyone was fit and available, it was healthy for us, and we proved that we could rotate. And the players coming in are doing equally as good job as the people that are starting. But as I say, it's a healthy competition, which I'm sure every manager would like to be involved in.
Yeah. I mean, players don't really want to rotate. I mean, you probably know what the benefits are, but you'd rather be in, wouldn't you?
Oh, of course, every player wants to play every game, and they'll tell you that they can play every game, but the manager sees best and he picks his team to win each individual game. And obviously, we don't know the team for Saturday, but I'm sure the manager will pick the right team.
Yeah. One player who's kind of almost slips under the radar, but he's scored about 20 goals now this season, is Sergio Aguero. Other strikers, that even strikers in our squad, get more publicity than Sergio. But what do you make of him as a player?
Obviously he's been outstanding. I wouldn't agree with you quite as much as tips under the radar. I'm sure every opposite defender knows about Sergio Aguero, but it's great to see him score and play like he did today. Obviously he set up the second goal and his work rate was outstanding, but there's a lot of unsung heroes in our team. And if you look at, obviously, Gareth Bale for me has been probably the most consistent player throughout every game of this season, and I don't think he gets enough credit, but as I say, he's there every week. Yeah. I
mean, do you think it's a good thing in that some of the players get more publicity than others, and that allows the rest of you, yourself included, to kind of just get on with your job?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, came here, everyone was a big signing for the club, obviously, the way the club wanted to go, and everyone's doing well at the minute, but yeah, it's quite enjoyable that the likes of Sergio and David Silva get all the publicity, and the likes of, say, me and GB can just slip under the radar and get on with our job.
Yeah, get the odd goal every now and then as well.
Yeah, obviously that chip in, prove that we're still there, but again, as long as we're winning games, we don't care who gets the headlines.
Yeah. And where do you think Blackburn's main threats are going to be? Because they do come up with these odd surprise results occasionally, don't they?
Of course, they're going to be a strong team. Obviously, they're well organised, but Kubu is a proven goal scorer at this level, and he's one of the top goal scorers in the league at the minute, so he's always in. If you give him a chance, he'll always put it away, so obviously we're going to have to be on our guard to stop him.